Hey everybody, it's RighteousFreed. Today we're doing an account status update video. As you probably saw during the end of the season, I decided to change up my box completely, going with a rush box instead of tank push with fancy shenanigans to obtain victory. And today, Kaiyura and Rio Sonata have been released, and well, that's going to shake up the meta. We're probably this weekend going to see you're going to see a couple of super whales with a 5-star Kaiyura. Many will probably have 4-star. She is absolutely ridiculous. And we're just going to go over my new team for planning on the start of the Apex season. Let's jump into that. Ta-da! So, you're going to see I've taken out Altamuller, I've taken out Illustrial, and there's two people who you almost never see. Toguro and Sonya. Now, I've used both of these a while back, but back when I was more focused on tank busting before Hilda came out, my goal was ban Landius, go to Juggler, find a way to one-shot him, and then everybody else clean up the rest, but now that doesn't work with both Landius and Hilda. There's always going to be somebody with a revive. So this is going to be my current starting box here. Light of Genesis, Elwyn, Rosalia, Leon with Balanced Blade for the Blue Dragon Strike. I mentioned that specifically because that is the whole point of Leon, because I can 2-ring hit people and shake up their positions. That is what makes him good. Just being able to snipe across the map is not good enough, because experienced players knowing where to position and where not to. Bernhardt right here is I'm leaving him in here. He does not have any real rushing capabilities. He has decent mobility with 5 after his 3C faction buff, but he buffs Elwyn, Leon, Toguro, Ares, Werner, Hilda, Sonya, and himself. But so that if I ever get into a spot, I pick Werner, I pick Bernhardt, I get Sonya, I get Leon, I get a Toguro. They'll have that extra 18% damage when they initiate an attack, which can mean the difference between killing a tank or not, especially for Sonya. Toguro here, most of you are probably just like, I've seen that video on your channel. How can he really be that good? You haven't played him in forever. He's a demon. Won't he be terrible against Holy? Well, yeah, he's going to be terrible against Holy. My go-to is Steel Mane Werewolves. They're just awesome. They're one of the best units in the game. But when you have to remember, when using his 120%, he gets a second life, goes back to 28% HP. Very strong. I have the flexibility of Steel Mane if they don't have Holy, but they have like Lancers, Gargoyle to get around random units, and Bone Dinos. Now they got a lot of infantry. I'm gonna bring Bone Dinos, be able to counter that. Most of the time though, it's gonna be between Steel Mane and Bone Dinos, because Gargoyles right now, they're good. They have good HP, they have a good attack, higher than Steel Mane, and only slightly less than Bone Dinos on the base. Bone Dinos have the greatest increase in the greatest attack stat, even with all of everything bonded for the super node for the final 10% for demons. They would still outclass them in raw attack power. But with Steel Mane, being able to get through Lancers, not have to worry about that, and they also recover HP. This can leave him looking really good if somebody tries to attack him after he uses Flesh and Steel Blast. So it's going to be good in a lot of different situations. Because I'm always going to be first banning Hilda, he'll be able to push back anybody else except for Landius. Many people use Albedo as another single target tank because she has a lot of damage resistance. I can push her back. I can stun her because she will hit somebody, which can force somebody to heal at that point. Doing that will give me an opportunity for somebody else to come back in. Because if I ever push the tank out of the way and they get stunned on a terrain or another unit, that means they can't position right in order to protect everyone. So, looking forward, I have to wait till next week. I need to enchant this Fury of Tears so I can get a higher attack stat. I'm looking for a minimum 3%, but 4% would be preferable. If I do that, if I get the 4%, he's going to be at 520 attack in green. Deal absolutely massive damage. Now, I have Frostwren on here as a placeholder. I have an Unstoppable Knight I'm working on, but I can't get a decent enchant for Rough Sea. But pretty good stats. I've had this Frostwren for forever since I started the game because I got this great enchant on it. Judge Talisman has an extra 11% crit chance, so pretty good. If I ever do have to fight a Holy, will give me extra attack. Trust you me, I'm never sending him against a Holy if I can help it. But I love Toguro. I really feel he's underrated. Now, he is a 2-pump chump. After using 120%, once that's over, he's gone. He ain't nothing. He's going to sleep. Telling his wife he'll see her in the morning. We all know Ares. He's flexible. I can do Wind Whisper. I have been thinking about putting him into infantry class and putting a balance blade on it so I can have a two ring Wind Whisper and draw everybody in. But too low mobility, it would actually be affected by the ground. Would get through Sage of the Trees even though I ban him most times. But hey, Ares is great. Clarette's going to be a staple for a while unless I see she can't perform. I love Werner. Pseudo Assassin buffs everybody's movement. But then we're going to go to Sonya. Where is she? Right here. Steelmane Werewolves has given her new life. I don't have to use Bone Dino anymore, so if I go up against a juggler who goes Stone Colossus, instead of having to build up Undead Knights, which are pretty mediocre in general. They're not terrible, it's just like I'd rather have my resources on something that everybody's going to use, like Steelmane, so these dudes will be able to rip through Stone Colossus. I'm super excited about that. Because if I go up against Juggler, they'll kill most off. And then she'll be dealing magic damage with Chaos Helix against a Juggler. Stats are really, really good. Full Moon here will make it even stronger. If the Juggler is Blood Pact, she's guaranteed to kill him because Dark Dawn will deal damage before battle from melee range. I had this Judge Talisman right here. I don't have a Twilight Star for her. If I can get a third one, I'm going to enchant that for her. That way I can ranged attack and do the same thing. Fury of Tear will make her that much better. I'm trying to re-enchant this to get higher attack, but it's not working. The Arcane Battle Garb is going to be great too for a little bit of extra oomph. Really, really excited about using Sonya again. She's a one-hit wonder. Goes in, kills somebody, comes out. She can finish people off, though. Getting the extra from her talent, the extra 20% attacking in. Like, who cares about the defense? She's too squishy. Like, she is going to have about 7,000 HP. Because I just don't have any HP enchants on here. I don't care. If you're spending time killing Sonya, that's more time for everybody else to come in. Like, I'm going to send her in first, kill off that tank, and then you can deal with me after that. So we're going to be excited to see her. If I can get her with Akka, she is immensely powerful. Let's just take a quick look. We're going to do... Oh, right here. 2 quick Twisted Fates here just to show what she can do. Blah, blah, blah. First, with Akka. Because Akka gives 30% attack and int. Wild power. Alright. So, I don't need the strike. Strike gives only 20% attack. We're going to go right here against this Lancer. Melee range. Chaos Helix. Dark Werewolves are able to rip through everything. Gets that extra boost. Super strong. And we're going to look at her real quick. Because I'm always going to have strike up. We're just going to do strike real quick. $17.54. Still really good. Now, I'm not going to have Akka most times, so that's going to be what she's going to do. And this is for magic damage. We'll take one more look here when she does physical damage to somebody. We'll do strike here. Now the cannons, higher magic defense, so she's going to deal physical damage instead of magic this time. 1981. In Arena, she'll be slightly stronger. She's going to reach well over 2k. Alright, we'll back off. Come over here. And then one last time. Probably should have done this first, but we'll boost with Akka. And now, because she's Empire, Bernhardt will also increase the int with his faction buff. It won't be as much as Akka's, but the extra 18% damage will let her kill easier. We're just going to go here, Chaos Helix. Look at that, over 2100 right there for physical damage. Ba, ba, ba. I love her, she's amazing. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that she's literally the softest DPS, like the squishiest DPS in the entire game, I think she would see more play even as an SR. But love her to death. And that skin is probably like one of the top best. I would say top 3. Let's see. And then going here for Kyura. Where is it? There she is. So right now, she's 4-star. Going to be sharding her up. She'll be 5-star at the start of the season, 6-star by playoffs. Scepter Divinity is going to give her 4 range on both of her Guard Pierce. I have to say, I don't know how they thought leaving her in here as a ranged mage assassin. She'll have 6 base move with her 3C here at the start of the match. So 6 move with Werner, or she gets 1 and then she can ignore terrain, so effectively that's 8 on most maps. Akka will automatically give you 2. But we'll just say Werner, and we're just going to go with 7. So she has 7 movement, 4 range. That's 11 blocks she can cover on turn 1. That's basically the range Claret gets turn 2 if after waiting a turn. With her Starshine, she can retreat 3 blocks after there. So if you hit somebody at 4 range and retreat, unless they have Chivalry or they're a Helena who's already built up terrain, there's almost no way to reach her. Now, because she's an assassin, she can wear last rites, so she is decently tanky, especially with a passing from Star Slash. She'll take 60% less physical damage, 40% in general from last rites. So she could survive a one-on-one hit as long as they don't Twilight Star. Now she is perfect for rush because you're just trying to end things quick. You can send her in first, go in, kill them off. If she dies after that, hey, she did her job. Still need to build up Last Rites and King's Crown and those Twilight Star to the final level. So she's only going to get stronger here. Access to Sorceress and the Faceless leaves her able to kill just about anything. If you know they're going to bring angels, bring Faceless. That'll kill all those angels. You won't have a thing to worry about. I would never bring Amazon because I'll only be able to get 3 range maximum. Dark Elf Sniper will not work with Twilight Star, so I would not bring them. I don't see a reason for Samurai. I don't feel like they're a good unit. I don't know why Shrine Maiden is either. She's an assassin. But we'll get into a video on there. She's been discussed enough, so you probably have seen her. Rio, though, oof, I'm looking forward to him. Rio here is 3-star. Only pulled 1 of him. I have not finished classing him up yet because I can't get all the materials till Monday. But I'm keeping him as an infantry, so he has access to Apex boots. He'll have 5 movement at the start of a match. Akka will be 7, Werner 6 with a potential 7. Having a ranged stun, absolutely unbelievable. He can attack other range units and totally negate their existence. His 3C here lets him attack twice and kills any revive effects for anybody within 2 blocks. So walk up to that tank, attack them, boom, they're dead, they're gone. Attack a Yulia, she's dead, she's gone. Langrisser has been broken. Demons will reign supreme. Wait a minute, he's a good guy. Now, if they do get like Resential or they have a lot of Gospels, you can take the stun out. Bring his Fury of the Wildfire, which is basically a weaker version of his 3C. You attack twice, and you dispel 2 buffs from the enemy. It doesn't stop them from reviving, but attacking twice will ensure that you kill everybody but the tankiest or the cavalry. And his best 1C Fiery Field. If within danger zone, restore 10% HP for every 1 ally on the field, up to 40%. So, attack. If you don't die, heal back up at the end of the turn. Super powerful. I'm keeping Breeze on him to give him extra movement. His innate talent will give him attack and defense. At max rank at 6-star, it gives him 25%. Right now it's 10. It'll go to 15 and 20. I plan to get him to 5-star before the end of the season. Might throw him into the box, work him in. If I can get another Fury of Tyr, I'll put that on him. Arcane Battle Garb, I'm just going to try to re-enchant this. And the Apex Boots. But he does have a decent selection. He has Zealots. If he has a bunch of buffs, these will help him kill everybody really, really fast. Masked Maids will work through any Lancers. You can do Empress Personal Guard on him. If you have these built up, they attack you with range magic. They can help you live through there, taking a lot less magic damage. Hoplite can help you through class disadvantage. So I'm glad I have this guy built up. I'm very happy. If I go up against cavalry, throw Hoplite on there, they won't know what hit them. Heavy infantry, if you didn't build up mass maids but built these guys up early, they're solid all around. Highland Warriors as well. I need to build them up. But he's coming along nicely. Monday will be complete, or at least class complete. I'll throw him in there, work him around. I might, depending on how Sonya does, might throw him in there instead of her. Might take out Clarette, depends. Might take out Bernhardt, since he doesn't have that much mobility. Other than that, we're winding down. Right now, I'm sharding up Helena. Kyura starting tomorrow. And where is she? And Cherie. She will be finished before her SP class is released. So I'm gonna try to get enough to get her. I am so tempted to get her Echo of Light skin. Let's just take a look at that real quick. This is beautiful. Ooh. Oh, we can't scroll down. Can't see the whole thing. This is... They really need to let us get a portrait view. That is amazing skin. Oh, hold on. Rio's got a decent one here. I mean, basically his armor's just white and he has fire. Oh, that Noemi skin. Oof. Other than that, right now for the training nodes, probably gonna work on Highland Warriors. Get these nodes built up. That way, if I use infantry, they won't be as squishy. Eventually get to this one. And then slowly work on Demon. Need a lot of burning straps. Other than that, it's going to be a fun time. We got the Magic Auto Chess event and the Ronin Warriors event. Going to have some good rewards there. Build everybody up. I wish you all the luck in your polls. I'm going to post my videos. And until next time, RighteousFreed out.